Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Lilo and Stitch. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And my name is Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2. Yeehaw!
I'm the third one. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. What is that? What did you go, yeehaw?
Yeah, because I kind of had a little accent when I was saying mine.
Oh, you want to do it again?
No.
Are you going to keep that yeehaw in? Okay, I'm the third one, but also cute and fluffy. I'm dumb. You threw me off a yeehaw. You threw me off a yeehaw so bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm the third one who's also cute and fluffy. Oh, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, great. Oh, boy. Yeehaw.
That's what the ladies say to me too.
Yeehaw?
Or they call them cute and fluffy.
No, I think Richard forgets to mention that in real life he just wears a cowboy hat everywhere.
This is going to be so fucked up because I can't have you acknowledging the yeehaw in the beginning.
Yes, you can!
I don't think you should take any of this out. I think this is all good.
I think all of it has to stay.
Fuck. But anyway, speaking of cute and fluffy, we did Lilo and Stitch this week.
There's so much cute and so much fluffy in this movie.
I think there's specifically just like one guy. I don't know. Maybe I missed it.
Everybody's fluffy.
Okay.
Chumbawamba?
You mean that band?
Excuse me? Yeah, thank you.
Right?
Wait, what's his name?
No, you got it with Chumbawamba, everyone. This is our Chumbawamba tribute.
No, Jumbawamba. Jumbawamba. Jumbawamba.
How did that song go?
I drink a whiskey drink, and I take a chocolate drink. And when I have to use the bathroom, I use the kitchen sink. And I use a song that reminds me I'm a urinating guy. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
That's it.
I heard Homer Simpson sing that song.
You did!
And that's the only time that I actually understood the lyrics.
Those aren't actually the lyrics.
Wait, what?
I think it's, I drink a whiskey drink, I drink a vodka drink. And then something about remembering the good times, and something about remembering the bad times.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you.
That's the last time I listened to Homer Simpson about things.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this too, but the song isn't actually Simpson, Homer Simpson. He's the greatest guy in history. That's I don't know how much Flintstones you actually watched, but sorry. Spoilers.
Flintstones or Simpsons?
I'm sorry, he was parodying the Flintstones theme song, but the Flintstones theme song doesn't, don't sing words about Homer Simpson.
He was parodying the Flintstone theme song to the tune of Tub Thumpin' by Chumbawamba?
No, these are different parodies that Homer Simpson has come up with himself. He's a lyrical genius, akin to Weird Al himself.
Yeah, don't worry, Craig. He lost me too when he decided to talk about the song that we weren't talking about.
You were talking about Homer Simpson. I was just going with it, man.
We were tub thumping, and then you start talking about Flintstones, and I'm very lost.
Yeah, because Richard was confused about the lyrics, and I said, no, well, here's another Homer Simpson classic.
No need to explain it. Let's just talk about Lilo and Stitch.
I clearly have to, because you guys can't follow a thread here. I gotta pick up the breadcrumbs and put it in your mouth so you guys follow along.
Okay, now let's follow along with the plot of this movie.
Okay, then. It's a good movie.
It was. I had never seen Lilo and Stitch before, so
oh my god!
I figured Rich had not seen this one before. I was
How
like,
have you not seen Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch is so underrated.
That explains why this guy was going, I don't want to watch Lilo and Stitch. What are you doing?
It's such a good movie.
It's such a good movie.
I've seen a good amount of episodes of the TV series, but that's basically
You are a strange person.
You don't even know how he got there.
He doesn't need to, apparently.
But let's dive into it. We start off in space with Jumbawamba on trial for genetic experimentation, and some skinny alien lady and a big fish man prodding him with questions.
Is that his name? Is it Chumbawamba?
His name is just Jumba. Jumba. Yeah. I don't know the big alien lady's name, honestly.
Commander.
But the other guy's Gantu, the big fish man. Yeah, they probably just call her Commander.
She's the commander of the coalition of planets of some sort.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, Jumba is just like, I didn't create anything. What are you guys talking about?
And then they just bring it up. They're just like, oh, here it is. And they're like, he's like, oh yeah, that.
Yeah, I created just one of those. Wink, wink.
Just the one. Experiment 626.
Yes. Bulletproof, fireproof, super strength, and he wants to destroy everything.
So he's a monster.
Well, the thing is, they don't know that he's a monster, so they kind of say, hey, prove to us that you're not a monster and there is some good in you. And, dude, I don't even know what happened here, but they just said...
He just straight up says, fuck you, and...
No, he did not say fuck you. He said something so offensive to people passed out and a robot vomited.
I'm trying to think what in our language could that possibly translate
There's
to?
no word. It doesn't translate. It can't possibly translate.
Migana Nana Krista or something.
Oh, don't say it, man.
Oh, shit. I gotta bleep that out.
These people are these fan groups that translate languages. You don't know what you just said.
For all we know, I just said the N-word.
People don't throw up when you do that.
Depends on the people.
I guess.
Sorry, Craig lives in the South.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Where exactly do you live that you can just walk around saying the quote-unquote N-word?
I'm just saying I don't. It just, never mind.
I don't know. You seem like an expert on people's reactions to it. I just assumed.
Please tell us more, Craig.
I'm good.
Okay.
Could have fooled me, buddy.
But anyway, they decide Jumbawamba, he's going to prison, and Stitch, he gets exiled.
Can you just call him Jumba? Because I can't stop tub thumping when you keep saying Jumbawamba.
And yeah, this is a family show.
What does that mean exactly?
Tub thumping?
Yeah.
Oh, it's sex in the bathtub.
Craig, you dirty man.
You're the one making him do it.
Sorry, I'll make sure I stop.
Thank you.
But anyway, yeah, off to Earth he goes. It's great.
Well, that's not at all what happened.
What do you mean?
They locked him up. They put like a turret that only shoots.
There's so much fluff in the middle.
Yeah, then it exiled him to Earth. He escaped and crash landed there.
Oh shit,
last
you're
place
right.
He would have chosen, yeah, because as they said, oh snap, his biodensity is so massive that he can't live in water. He'll just sink. He's unable to float or swim. He just sinks. Why would he go there? That planet's like 80% water.
So they're like, oh, good. He'll be dead. And then they see where he lands, and it's just on that little island in Hawaii.
There's a little tiny little baby island, and they're like, oh, jeez. Gotta blow up the planet, guys. We don't have a choice here. He's too dangerous.
No, they were gonna gas it. They were gonna gas the planet.
Same thing.
But Pleakley the alien says we gotta protect the Earth. We can't gas it.
We can't destroy the Earth. There's too many. The mosquito population.
It's a nature preserve.
Mosquitoes are endangered species, and we can't destroy them.
Craig, that is the best Pleakley impression that I've ever heard.
I can't.
It would sound very good.
It's like he's here in the room with me.
Craig is Pleakley, and Koska, I think you did a pretty good Jumba, so I think I need a character now.
You can be Mr. Bubbles when we get to him.
Mr. Bubbles.
So he crash lands on Earth, and Pleakley says you can't gas it. There's an endangered species of mosquitoes living there. We have to protect it. And its food source, humans.
Yeah. So we immediately just go straight to the opening sequence. The opening song, whatever you want to call it.
Lo-hi, lo-hi.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Did they ever play like the actual theme song in the movie? I wasn't really like the...
What do you mean theme song?
That was the actual theme song.
No, remember, like,
what?
it was probably just, maybe it was just in the cartoon. I don't remember the
Oh, Iki Chiki Meow, Aki Chiki Bow Wow.
Yeah.
That's the cartoon show.
Well, sometimes they use it. I mean, look at the Aladdin theme. They use the Aladdin used Arabian Nights, I think was the
This
theme
is
song.
literally if you want to call it the opening song, you call it the theme song, sure. It was an original score for this movie. There's
Yeah.
that one and Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
Oh, don't forget Hound Dog.
No, that's not original score. That's Elvis Presley. Stop it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, that was an original song?
Yeah, same with that opening one.
Huh.
Yeah, by Phil Collins.
No, you're thinking of Tarzan. We'll watch that later. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Good movie.
I'm not here to discuss that, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to talk about Lilo just trying to get to dance class or whatever. Hula class.
Well,
She's so wonderful.
she is the best person that's ever existed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She's such a good character.
She's running late the hula dance. She's all wet. She gets there. She's
Oh,
on
wait.
stage.
We totally skipped all the parts that she was taking pictures.
Well, no, this is it. While she's running, she stops to take a picture of a fat man.
Because she likes to take pictures of the tourists. He takes a picture of the fat man with the ice cream cone, and then the ice cream cone just falls off, which is a running gag, if I'm not mistaken, in the cartoon also.
Yeah,
That same fat man you would
that
see.
That man loves the island so much, he sticks around.
He
He
just-
never get his ice cream.
Yeah, it is. He always loses his ice cream.
I feel like everyone in this movie is in that show, it seems crazy, because so many people are just so unimportant. Like that little old lady who runs the
Little old lady.
Oh,
That's the
man.
one that I remembered.
And that freaking coffee shop, like Kiki's Coffee, that is also in this show. It's weird.
They did a
it's
good
weird
job.
show that's so faithful to this movie. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
They did a
It's
good
a good
job.
show, though. I enjoy it.
But Lilo ends up getting a dance class, and it's all like, "Why were you late to dance class?" And the explanation is so good
It's so good.
because, guys, it's Thursday, or was it Tuesday? It was either Tuesday or
It
Thursday,
doesn't
and
matter.
that is,
It was a day of the week. It made sense to her.
and you always take a peanut butter sandwich to Pudge, but they didn't have peanut butter, so Lilo got a tuna sandwich.
No, she didn't get a tuna. She asked Nani what to do. And Nani suggests tuna. You can't give tuna to a fish. You know what tuna is? It's fish. You can't feed fish to a fish. So I had to run to the store, get some peanut butter,
Mm-hmm.
go feed it to Pudge.
Yeah,
He controls the weather, you know.
he does.
And that's why she's late.
I just love how in the beginning though you see the fish like with the peanut butter sandwich
yeah.
in its mouth, and it's just
Pudge is there.
and like I was like, what the hell's going on? And then this part happens, and she explains everything, and it's like, oh, that's why, because he controls the weather.
Yeah. It makes sense. Not a cloud in the sky this day. You're welcome, America.
And it's great that there's not a cloud in the sky because Nani has to go pick Lilo up.
But before that,
What happens before that?
she has to get picked on by this little white girl. She says, Lilo, you're weird. And Lilo jumps on her, punches her in the face, pulls her hair, and bites her.
I thought that happened afterwards.
It is funny that it's the white girl who's the bully. Like, come on.
What are you saying, Craig?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't get it.
I'm just saying they're mostly.
Are you saying that bullies are supposed to be a certain race of people?
I guess
No,
it's
I'm just-
specifically just white people.
I'm saying that I don't know. She's a little nerdy white. She's a nerdy looking white girl, and she's doing the bullying. That's all I'm saying.
I think Craig has a problem with mainlanders. That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe.
Yeah. Craig, you got a problem with mainlanders, man?
Maybe I don't like shoobies.
Okay.
Remember that Rocket?
Yeah, no, I remembered it. That's why I didn't question it. That's why I just said okay.
But that was California, so it's different.
Yeah, well, still the U.S. But anyway, after class, I guess they were going to play with dollies, and I just wanted to bring this up because I just want to talk about Scrump, Lilo's doll.
Scrump is very good.
Yeah, but Scrump's head is a little too big.
I forgot about this. The plush. I remember there was a set of like those Funko mystery minis for the Disney set that it was in, and I had no idea what it was from. So when I saw the movie, and I was like, "Oh crap, that's that thing from the Funko set. It's from Lilo and Stitch." So it's just a surprise to me. I was like, "Ah."
Glad he gets all of his knowledge from Funko Pops.
You sure want to get it from the movie?
It wasn't a pop. It was a mystery mini. And Rich, I've seen this movie before. It just has been many years.
I don't know how you could forget Scrump.
Because a bug laid eggs in her ear and only has a few days left to live.
That has horrified me. You don't understand. That's been like a constant fear of mine since I saw this film.
Oh my god, like it's so great. Like everything she says, it's like ridiculous.
She's such a kid.
She's such a kid, but she's so morbid. She's a little morbid child. But I get it. Her parents are dead. It happens.
Anyway, Lilo goes home. Sister's not there. So she locks the door. Not only does she lock it, though, she nails that sucker shut.
A lot of nails.
Oh yeah, like there's like 80 there.
But her sister comes home, can't get the door open. And that's bad news, because there's a social worker coming. Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles. Like from King Kai's planet?
Wow!
Wow, Greg!
Wow!
Wow!
Wow! I'm not talking to this guy anymore. I'm not talking to this guy anymore.
Craig, just because Mr. Bubbles in Dragon Ball Z is a monkey doesn't mean you can compare him to this guy.
Oh, whoa. Who is saying... Just, whoa.
You're the one who made that comparison, not us.
You literally called the black man a monkey.
Craig, this episode isn't going too well for you.
My comparison was just to force a Dragon Ball Z reference. That's all it was. And you made it racial.
After that little social faux pas, let's get back to the film.
I didn't mean it.
I'm sure, buddy. This is the second time you made a reference, so I think 3 strikes and you're out, Craig. So you're on thin ice.
First of all, look. Look. If we're saying that I'm comparing this man to a monkey, you compared another man to a Sasquatch. So
A Sasquatch played by an African American actor.
No, you both are in the wrong. Let's stop this. Let's not justify your weak ass racism. Let's just continue this film, guys.
we're horrible people.
Leave me out of this. You two, yes.
We're keeping an eye on Craig this episode, but we're getting back to it. Mr. Bubbles, he's a social worker, and he's just making sure that everything's good in the house, but things are not good in the house.
Cobra Bubbles.
But yeah, stove's on. Lilo was left alone. He's asking Lilo some questions. But, everything seems fine when she's answering the question. She takes long naps.
She's adjusted. She eats 4 food groups. Looks both ways before crossing the street. Takes long naps. Gets disciplined.
5 times a day.
At least 5 times a day sometimes.
With bricks.
And a pillowcase.
So, Mr. Bubbles just says, "You got 3 days to change my mind." So, there's the plot of the movie.
And then Nani gets out the bricks.
That's only after Mr. Bubbles leaves.
How's she going to change his mind?
I wish I remembered.
Doesn't come up again. Mr. Bubbles, Cobra Bubbles, mysteriously disappears.
All I know is that the two of them fight, being chased around the house, and...
Some talk about rabbits.
Rabbits?
Rabbits.
She yells about how she'd be better having a rabbit or something.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't even matter, though. Lilo just takes a nap or whatever. But when she goes to just cry on her pillow or whatever, you see her wall.
Yeah.
She's got all the pictures.
Now, the images that you see, like, they later do a close-up on the pictures, but during this kind of, like, shot, you then see, like, it's all just, like, a bunch of, people in bathing suits. Like, you see bare bellies, you see, like, boob shots, you see ass shots, and I'm all like, boy, what a pervert.
No, it's just fat tourists.
She's not a pervert. Yeah, she's just like taking pictures.
Well, later she draws attention to them, and you see that they're all just like a bunch of fat tourists. Like, she has a type. That's the thing. She has a type.
They're beautiful. They're majestic. She loves it.
Yeah.
You're the weirdo here making the pictures a 10-year-old is taking sexually.
Well, the thing is, when you actually see them, when you see the zoomed out shot, when you don't see the close up shot, you see that there are some suggestive poses. I think you maybe have to go take another look at those.
I've seen plenty of this film, thank you very much. I think you're just a pervert. I'm gonna keep my eye on both of you guys the rest of this episode.
I think she's just taking pictures. She's just a silly kid. I think she's probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, she's very, very tiny person.
All I'm saying is she has a type.
Yeah,
she likes to take pictures of fat tourists.
Where do we go from here?
Kind of thinking about reporting you guys to the police, personally, but...
Yeah, go report Craig and they'll welcome him on in.
What'd I do?
That's true. They'll try to give him a job, but
I'm not a racist.
Said every cop ever. Let's ask him to put that on your badge, buddy.
Okay, let's just move to the shooting star, because we see a shooting star off in the distance, and Lilo wishes for a friend. A nice angel friend.
This was after they made up, by the way.
Yeah.
Lilo and
They're
Nani.
sisters. They always make up. That's what they do.
Yeah, but, Lilo says to Nani, I like you better as a sister than a mom.
Oh, she was using that as an excuse to still fight with people.
True.
I don't know if you caught that, yeah. That's important. Because she likes to fight people. She's a scrapper.
But yeah, off into the distance, that shooting star turns out to be Stitch, who gets hit by a truck.
That's an understatement, pal.
Yeah, he doesn't just get hit; he gets run over, and like
they had like 30 wheels. The guy shouldn't exist anymore.
I somehow missed that too.
Dude, he gets pulverized, and the truck like flies into the air too. It's crazy what happens to this poor little creature. This frog just watches and loves it.
and he just gets like shoved into the underbelly of the truck, stuck in there.
And they take him straight to the pound, or whatever, wherever they take dead dogs.
The pound.
Yeah, it's surprising that they didn't just leave him on the side of the road.
They gotta cuss someone. He made noises. They're good people, those Hawaiians.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it just so happens that Lilo's going to the pound the next day, and she's getting a puppy. And I guess I missed something, because when Lilo goes in to look at the puppies, only Stitch is there. I don't know what happened to the other dogs.
You didn't see?
rest of the
They're all
dogs,
climbing up. They're all on the
Yeah.
top of the cages. They all climbed up on the top. They're hanging out up top because they're afraid of Stitch.
Yeah, he's a scary person.
Oh, okay.
Because this is before he's taken his dog form. He's crawling along the walls, screaming, getting shot out by lasers. Because all this happens while they're trying to get a dog form.
So yeah, you just see all the dogs like completely terrified.
Oh, gotcha. And like Stitch, he also looks at the wall and sees like a picture of a dog, and that's when
Dog
he
and a person
takes
hugging.
dog
He goes,
form.
Oh, yeah, that's it. He figures it out. He goes, oh, okay, I could be a dog. 2 arms, 2 legs, hugs people. Got it.
Dogs don't have arms.
Yeah, they do.
I think they have 4 legs and back legs.
No, if they don't have arms, how do they hug?
I guess you're right.
See?
So he gets 2 arms, 2 legs, just like a dog.
Just like
And
a
I guess
dog.
he also retracts his antennas and...
Spines.
Yeah, I was like, what do you even call that? Feelers. They seem like feelers.
Yeah, feelers works too.
I would say spines because they're on his back.
They could be feelers, like a bug.
I definitely wouldn't call them spines.
Little spinies?
Well, spinies okay, but I wouldn't call them spines.
What? It's okay. Spinies is the poor form
They're
of
literally
spine.
they're on his back.
Oh, wait, I got it. Quills.
Ooh, yes.
Boom.
See, Craig, you idiot.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm getting the definition of a spine.
What, you were looking for like a vertebrae? Obviously, it's not that, you dipshit.
Like, what do they call it on a dinosaur?
Plates.
No, I don't think it's called plates.
Stegostrophic plates.
Well, that's not a stegosaurus, like on a Spinosaurus.
Well, it'd be specifically on a Spinosaurus. They call them spines. You got me there.
Yeah, meaning it's Spinosaurus, meaning spine lizard. That's what it is.
I don't know why we're still talking about this. I knocked it out of the park with quills.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just looking at Google.
What are fins?
No, that's not what that are.
Just go to Google, search anatomy of a dinosaur, and maybe you'll find it.
I think we should ask our fans to tweet at us what they think the things on the back of Stitch's back are called.
Hey, all 2 of you guys, are they spines? Are they quills?
Hey, we shouldn't reference that there's only 2 people who listen to us. We have to pretend like we're a big deal.
I like to think those people would just feel special, though.
Yeah, to the 2 paleontologists in the audience, please let us know.
Paleontologist? No, I think that's specific. Well, would you want just like a dinosaur person?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not a dinosaur.
I mean, he's not a dinosaur, but I'm not gonna have, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't even call the things on his back, like, related to dinosaurs.
Well,
Not like
sorry,
flat.
Craig's getting his credit for talking about Spinosaurus rexes or whatever, and I just want to make sure that the paleontologist just shut him down.
You're asking a lot of these paleontologists you've invented.
I'm sure they exist. Or else why would Craig call them out?
Just ask Pudge. He controls the weather.
Whatever. Lilo finds Stitch. Stitch gives her a hug, and he's officially her dog now. Except she has to pay for the license first.
Yeah, you gotta buy that thing.
$2. So Nani is about to hand the money over to the lady, and Lilo says, "No, I want to buy him."
And then she says,
Can I borrow $2?
Yeah, Nani gives the $2 to Lilo. Well, actually, Nani had already given it to the lady.
Yeah, takes it from the lady, gives it to Lilo. Lilo gives it to Nani. Nani gives it to the lady.
That's such a kid thing. It's great.
It's really good.
I can't tell you how many kids I rang up like when we're working at Toys R Us, just like who wanted to pay, and their parents handed them the money, and then they handed it to me.
Well, Lilo's perfect. She's the perfect kid. Been known for playing kids. I'm sure you guys have seen Spirited Away. Same girl. I'm sure you guys have seen The Ring. Same girl.
Yo, speaking of Spirited Away,
Yes, hello.
my movie theater, it's going to have like a Ghibli Fest or something.
Yeah, the Ghibli Fest.
Yeah, they do that.
It's really good, but they're really expensive tickets.
Oh my god, how much?
Like 15.
Well,
For a
I mean,
movie.
I'm used to paying $15
Yeah,
for a movie
you
ticket.
made that sound like it was gonna. Yes, that's expensive, and it's more than a regular price ticket. But
Yeah.
the way you said that, you're like it's really expensive. You made it sound like it
Yeah,
was gonna be like a $30 ticket or
For a
something.
movie, it's $15 a movie, and they're showing like 50 movies.
That's really good. Oh, $15 a movie.
A movie, buddy.
Still, even that
it's-
it's more, but it's not like crazy. I mean,
It's
That's
what
what they
lot
go
for movies that are everywhere.
that's what they go
yes,
for.
to
though,
keep, to hold on to.
because movies got expensive. You go to like the 3D movie, it's $15.
This isn't a 3D movie. This is a 30-year-old anime.
Whatever. It's literally like $3 more.
I think it's irrelevant. I have all the Ghibli films on DVD already, so y'all can eat a butt.
I'm looking at Whisper of the Heart.
That one's so good. That one's my favorite somehow.
Is it because of the cat in the top hat?
There's the cat in the top hat is in that very little. If anything, I would be the cat's return would be my favorite, which is that same cat. But again, that cat is like in a story that's in that movie, not so much about that cat. The cat is back, or the cat returns. I can't remember what it's called, but I don't like that one too much.
Anyway, back to Lilo.
Yeah.
She buys the Stitch, and they go outside, and Jampa's just shooting Stitch. But Stitch uses Lilo as a shield, and
Lilo dies immediately because her little brittle human body is no match for space technology.
it actually is a match for space technology because she didn't even get hit.
Actually, how does that make it a match if she doesn't get hit?
Well, that's because what's his face? What's his name again?
Bleakley.
That's just
What are you talking
Bleakley.
about? You've embodied this character.
I forgot to say. You can't shoot the girl. Like I'm losing it. It sounded more like Mickey.
She's a food source for the mosquitoes. That's okay. You can do Mickey.
Yeah, so they leave. They run into Myrtle. They steal her tricycle.
Yeah. Just had to get that in there.
What a jerk.
No, they're great. I love these stupid kids. They're all assholes.
They're all real jerks.
But they don't even matter anymore because now it's time to train Stitch to be a good dog.
Well, first Stitch realizes he tries to escape on the tricycle, but he realizes that he's on an island at this point because everywhere he goes, there's water at the end.
I don't think it's just that. He's also looking for a giant city to destroy and wreak havoc in because it's what he's designed to do. But they're on an island surrounded by water with no major cities, so he's kind of losing his mind as he's a man without a purpose in life.
But I don't know. They do a little montage to an Elvis song.
I think you missed the next visit from Bubbles, right?
No, because during this one Elvis song, they just eat snow cones and, I don't know, do weird things.
I guess this is the first montage to an Elvis song.
Yeah. And then they go to a restaurant where they meet David, who has a nice butt.
There we go. David has a nice butt and fancy hair.
Nani's words, though, not ours.
I think he has a nice butt and fancy hair.
I'm not a big fan of the hair, but nice butt.
I mean, it's fancy.
What's wrong with it?
It's fine.
You don't think it's fancy?
It's all right.
No, I'm sorry. You mainlanders are so used to it, I guess. Just another hairdo to you.
Pretty much.
But do you know who has nice hair? Pleakley.
Yes, yes, they do. I'm not even comfortable calling him he at this point.
But yeah, Jamba and Pleakley are at the dinner restaurant place where Nani works at, and Stitch ends up eating Pleakley.
Yes! Self-defense, mind you, but yeah, it happens.
But, Pleakley is still a paying customer, so Nani gets fired.
It's a shame. Whatever, she didn't want to work there anyway.
Yeah, dumb place. Except David. David was a good guy.
I mean, did David like working there? He set the place on fire. Did he get fired? But
He's allowed to keep his job.
Well, I guess they figured like how
these are the hazards.
we're not gonna have he's a fire spinner.
How many of those can there be?
I mean, they are in Hawaii, so there's probably
Probably
a few,
all of
but,
them. Yeah.
Yeah, they all do
They
that.
all do it. It's weird, but if you go to Hawaii, ask anyone to do it, fine. It's tradition.
This is why I can't wait to see that movie with The Rock. What was the Hobbs and Shaw?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Moana. I'm like, that's not in Hawaii, but we're gonna.
I thought
watch
he
it.
was talking about Jungle Cruise.
No, but I didn't know The Rock is in the Jungle Cruise movie.
Yes,
What the heck
he
is
is.
the Jungle Cruise?
There's a ride at Disney in which you're basically going in a boat and you have someone just like, telling you about the wildlife, and you see hippos, animatronic hippos and weird stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a cruise through a jungle, and apparently The Rock is going to be in it.
Well, you know what? I'm always glad to see The Rock, so sure.
I guess they figured with their immense success for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise based on a ride, they're going to go with the Jungle Cruise, another boat ride.
Yeah, no, I get it. But
It's turned into a movie franchise.
Why not? Also, that Hobbs and Shaw, is that even in Hawaii? I don't think that's.
There's a scene in it that they show where they go home.
I figured that would be Polynesian, like the Polynesian.
I don't
Islands.
even know what this is.
Yeah, well,
That's not Hawaii. Some Fast and Furious spinoff. Doesn't matter.
Oh, sounds lame. Yeah. Why are we even
Yeah.
talking about that?
I'm just saying Craig's a racist. He sees island people and says, "Oh, that must be Hawaii."
Wow, Craig.
I didn't know. Hey, well, first of all, if you go to Disney World, the Polynesian Hotel is all Lilo and Stitch themed.
Oh, okay. So I guess if Disney's the known racist does it, it's okay for you to do it too, huh?
I just base my knowledge of that on that. So where were we?
I'm just letting you have the floor, buddy. I'm just waiting for you to dig that hole even deeper.
I believe David set the restaurant on fire and Nani got fired.
Okay, yeah. And, I don't know. They go home, I guess, and Nani just wants to get rid of Stitch, but Ohana.
What the heck does a Hawana?
It's Ohana.
Wait, what did I say?
No, you said it right. I said it wrong. And then Craig just said it's Ohana, but he didn't explain what it was. So I guess the whole
It means
it was a moot
means
point.
family. It means family.
And what the hell does family mean?
Family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Nani's like,
He's only been here 2 days. She gets real mad about it.
well, she says like he hasn't been here that long, and see, Lilo says neither have I.
Whatever that means.
She's very young.
She's young.
She's very young. She's like a baby.
But, yeah, I don't know where I was going. I don't know. It's time for bed. Let's just go to bed.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
No, it's time for bed for Lilo and Stitch. We're adults. We don't have a bedtime.
But if we did it should be around now. It's getting late.
But Stitch, like a brand new puppy, he gets a new bed and a dolly and a bottle of coffee.
Like all puppies do.
Yes. But I guess Lilo and Stitch have a heart-to-heart talk about how Stitch destroys everything, but how about he creates something? And he creates a model replica of San Francisco.
Is that what it was?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. It was San Francisco. Got the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's impressive considering he's never seen it before.
And they also actually say it by name. That's San Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe you should have been paying more attention to this movie, Craig.
Also, Stu, it's been 2 days. You don't know how much of the world he's seen. Maybe they watched a movie together. Saw San Francisco.
Or maybe they looked at a book together.
Saw San Francisco in it. I do know he knows Iowa. He knows Iowa pretty well at this point.
Wait, what about Iowa?
He knows Iowa pretty well. Because he pulls out a book that's just road maps of Iowa and just tears through it. Why they felt they needed that book, I don't know. But they have it.
The only important book, though, was The Ugly Duckling.
No way. I think Road Maps of Iowa is going to come around. Believe it.
I don't
Probably
think
in
so,
Leroy
buddy.
and Stitch. Come on! Iowa! Just wait.
Okay, we'll
shut
wait.
you all
We'll
up.
wait.
Shut you all up.
I don't know. Now it's just time to listen to the King. They got to go to bed, but they want to listen to the King first because Elvis fans for life.
Heck yeah, man.
I love this. She's a big Elvis fan.
Elvis loves Hawaii, and Hawaii loves Elvis in return.
That's why Elvis always wore a Hawaiian shirt to all of his concerts.
That's just a good look.
But next day, Mr. Bubbles comes, and he heard that Nani got fired, and she needs a new job in like 3 days or something like that. Or I guess less than 3 days, because 3 days was the
Like
original time frame.
He has like a day. Mr. Bubbles kind of a hard ass, huh?
Yeah, and he also says that Stitch needs to be a model citizen, like Elvis.
The modelist citizen I know.
Elvis could dance, play guitar, and he knew how to love, and Stitch now has to do all those things.
It's the only way to keep their family together.
Yeah. And he basically does it, and he puts it all together and shows off his skills at the beach, but the spotlight was just too bright for Stitch, and he just couldn't take the price of stardom.
So he went nuts.
Yeah, and Mr. Bubbles saw.
That's not what happened, is it?
I thought he saw it.
No. I think Bubbles comes in like towards the end after they have a nice little surf party.
When they're at the beach, he just ruins everything where she was about to get a job as a lifeguard.
Yeah.
And it scares all the beach people away.
Yeah, how do you forget the lifeguard lady?
and-
She is very attractive.
She was.
Yeah. I bet Richard saw her in his comics, but he doesn't remember her because, I don't know, he's a jerk.
Maybe. I don't know. I just saw Nani.
I've seen plenty of her. I respect Nani too much to even consider masturbating to her.
Me too.
Even though she was. You probably thought she was some dumb bimbo. And here she is, this young woman who has to take care of her little sister and just giving everything she's got in this world to keep their family together. And no, to you, she's just another image in the spank bank. Making a deposit.
Speaking of this, at the very beginning of the movie where they showed like the dance class and the 5 like adult hula dancers, I was like, they all look this.
Jerk off to them?
No, I looked at them and I said, which one of these is Nani?
Wow.
You know what, Rich? I thought the same thing. Though.
Wow.
They all look the same.
Wow.
And then when none of them were Nani, I'm like, man, I'm a racist, or the people who drew these are racist because they all look the same.
Greg, I think that's like strike number 5 for you this time.
But you're right behind him, buddy.
I mean, I'm at strike 2, I think, this episode.
This episode, sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, they go swerf that. I was going to say swerfing.
Ooh, what is swerfing? Let's kind of explore that for a little bit.
It's when you surf and you
Swiffer, same time?
yeah, swerfing.
A little ocean cleaning?
Yeah, it's a dirty place down there.
All that dirty water, yeah.
But I don't know. They go surfing, I guess, and it's amazing because Stitch is going near water and he can't swim.
He's kind of a little paranoid. He's not super into it until he realizes everyone's having a really good time. How do I become a part of that? How do I become Ohana?
And he ends up having a good time too, until Pleakley and Jumba.
Jumbawumba.
No, not Jumbawumba. We don't need.
Craig wouldn't let me say
Focus.
Jumbawumba. If I could
fine.
say Jumbawumba, I wouldn't forget his name.
It's just Jumba.
But when I have to go by first names, that's when we run into issues.
This is his only name.
Whatever.
Who sings "Do You Believe in Life After Love"?
That's Cher.
How do you know that one?
Good question.
Because I do it all the time. No matter how hard I try.
Just get to the chorus, Craig.
Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think we're strong enough now.
I'm definitely hearing a little bit of Kermit in there, Craig.
I'm sorry. Either Miss Piggy.
I really don't think it's strong enough. Ah!
And I is right, because the Jumbawumpa's dragging Stitch down to the bottom of the ocean, but Stitch grabs Lilo's something.
Drags Lilo down to the bottom of the ocean. And Nani's all like, he's dragging Lilo to the bottom of the ocean. So she swims down and gives him a kick in the face.
Big kick in the face.
Beats the crap out of Stitch. She's not having a good time, as is. It's awful. I hate this scene. Thank God for David. Oh, man.
Who's David?
Best guy.
Best guy.
Wait, is David the social worker?
No, that's Cobra Bubbles. How do you get David confused with Cobra Bubbles?
Who's David?
He's the guy with the nice butt and the fancy hair.
Oh, the thing is, they give that guy such a generic name that I get confused. Like, I was looking at my notes and hear, like, I wrote down boy, man. I don't think I ever wrote David. Oh, I wrote it down once.
There you go. It's David. Never mind. Just the fact that you said, "Oh, is that Cobra Bubbles?" I'm done with you. Let's continue.
And that's when Cobra Bubbles sees the tragedy that almost struck the family.
Yeah, Lilo almost drowned.
He missed them building sandcastles and having a really good family time together surfing. It's only when she drowned. He's like, oh. Gotta do something. Gotta take him away. You're unfit.
I think maybe you need her more than she needs you.
No, that's not till later, but...
Oh, crap.
And you really ruined that, because that is such an emotional scene. It hurts. Oh, man.
Fine, let's bring the emotion back into it, where Stitch finds the picture of Lilo and her
No, we don't
family.
even get there yet.
We're not even there
You're so
yet.
far ahead. What the hell?
What even matters?
All
Okay.
right. Oh my god, she takes Lilo to this fucking hammock, and she's trying to say goodbye because she knows this is it. She's lost her, and she can't get the words out. So she like holds her and starts singing "Aloha Oi," and they each have flowers in their hair, and she takes them out. She puts them together. She's singing this song. It's beautiful, and she lets them go in the breeze
How does that advance the plot at all?
because it's beautiful.
Fine, sorry.
It's emotional.
That was important
It's
to the plot.
This scene, she's losing her sister, man.
I just want to see Lilo make jokes and talk about monsters and stuff.
But why does she make those jokes and talk about monsters and stuff?
Because she's from a broken family.
Because she's from a little broken family, man.
Now can we look at the picture?
Yeah, you can look.
No.
Okay, Greg.
Oh, wait. Oh, never. I'm thinking of... Never mind. Oh, because now Stitch is leaving, right? Is that what happened?
Yes.
No, because they look at the picture first,
at the picture
and
first,
of
and
the
then Stitch
family,
leaves.
and Lilo says that's before it was really rainy and they went for a drive. Apparently you're not able to drive in the rain in this world.
Don't make fun of them.
Depends on your tires. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this stuff happens. You never heard of hydroplaning?
How yeah, exactly.
I once hydroplaned.
Do you see the way these trucks drive in this world, too? Like, it hit like a little...
No, I told
tall
you that.
animal.
I didn't even see
Oh, yeah,
it.
you missed it. Yeah, no, it hits like this little speed bump of an animal and goes 30 feet into the air. The people in this world are crazy drivers. That's been well established by now, so...
I guess including Lilo's parents. Rest in peace.
Yeah, probably. Stitch probably saw them underneath the tankard.
Yeah, I remember that story where Rich hydroplaned. And then he just left the scene of the crime.
It wasn't. There was no crime.
No body, no crime. Remember that, people.
He wrecked their front lawn and just left.
Oh, so wait a minute. You've had an incident in the rain and you have the audacity to make fun of her parents?
Maybe.
What's wrong with you?
I cannot confirm or deny anything that happened.
Oh,
But so
my
let's
God.
continue.
It was around my house, too.
Oh my god. Hey, but I guess this isn't a universe where you can't drive in the rain.
Where were we?
Her family died. Richard's making light of it.
Stitch, he just wasn't impressed with the story of how her parents died, so he leaves. But he takes the Ugly Duckling book.
Story he does like.
He said, "Why do I need Lilo to tell me depressing stories when I can just read the Ugly Duckling on my own?"
At least this is a good ending.
So he somehow knows how to read, apparently.
Sure. I mean, was there words in that book?
Yeah, it said, like, "I'm lost," or
Okay.
something.
So, I mean, I don't doubt that he knows how to read. I think it's been stated that 626 is highly intelligent. He just lacks the ability to, for the most part, speak clearly.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember from the show, if you want to go through that lore, 625 was exactly like 626, except he had very good speaking skills and no motivation to do anything but make sandwiches.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a regular on the he was in the show all the time.
Yeah, he was Gentu Saitek.
No, wait, what were you talking about?
Yeah, Experiment 625. He was exactly like 626 with all of his abilities and intelligence, except he was able to speak clearly and concisely, but also had no motivation to do anything but make sandwiches.
Okay, but that's for another episode.
He's also yellow.
Okay, sure, he was yellow too. Who gives it? What the hell is that do?
Thanks for stopping us from continuing on. Just so we knew that he was yellow.
He also had green eyes. If you...
He said he was just like Stitch.
He sounded
yellow.
like he had Stitch's abilities.
Oh.
So he had his super strength and bulletproof body and everything else. It's just he can also speak.
Yeah, but he's not here now, but Gantu is,
Yeah.
and Gantu's getting fired. He's off the job. He's been taking too long. He's been dragging his feet.
You got confused.
But not Gantu.
Jumba and Pleakley are fired because they're dragging
Oh,
their feet.
shit.
And it's finally time for Officer Gantu to prove himself and capture 626 and put this whole nightmare to rest.
Oh, yeah, because he's on the job now. Sorry.
Yes.
The thing is, I just wrote down boys get fired. Now Gantu is on the job, and I somehow mixed them up.
Yeah, that's why we're here to fix you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. And now that they're fired, Jumba decides, all right, now we capture 66 my way. As to why he wants to capture 66?
No, you have to say it like him, though.
Oh, no, we do things my way. What do you want? How does he?
Now we do things my way.
We get the guns and we shoot.
And his way is actually just all about breaking some hard truths over Stitch, saying, you were created.
I created you. You have no family. You have no purpose. Your only duty is to destroy.
You have no family except for me.
Ha ha! Papa Jumba! And then they hug.
No, Stitch runs.
Oh no, poor Papa.
And I don't know, I guess maybe this is the next morning now because I just wrote down David comes.
Nah, buddy, that was the night before. Someone had to cheer Nani up.
God damn it, dude.
Whackity schmackity doo.
Jamba ends up, well, I guess Lilo's now just home alone.
Well,
Yeah, David found her a job.
David shows up, he finds a job.
Because David is the perpetual good guy. And he's wonderful. He's a wonderful person. They deserve each other. I'm so happy for these people.
Like me.
No, I don't see you lifting a finger to help anyone, or fire breathing, or surfing, or swimming. Also, your hair is not nearly fancy enough.
Okay, let's get off the David subject and let's go back to the Jamba subject.
I'd rather get on David.
Heyo.
Fine. What?
Welcome to the David cast, everyone. Stu, what's your favorite part about David? Don't say his butt. Already taken.
I got nothing else. I don't know.
Wow.
He's got nice eyes.
I like his capacity to help others.
All right, that's enough of that. Let's get back to Gantu.
No, we gotta talk about David. David takes her to... Where does David
David
take
has
her?
magic fingers.
David has... Can you elaborate?
Is that also another one of your favorite parts about him, Craig?
That is yeah.
He's got the
It says
touch.
magic fingers. Yeah, he's got the touch. He's got the power.
Yeah, so David, he takes Nani for the job. I guess she gets the job, and then David takes her back home.
Nothing happens. They live happily ever after. She gets a job, gets to keep Lilo. They get married. Nani and David, not Lilo and Stitch. That would be weird.
No. David sees that the house is gone.
Because he moved it. He's taking it away to somewhere nicer. They don't have to live in that crap shack anymore. That's just like a memorial to their parents' death. Come on. Come live with me in my mansion, David says.
I don't know if we should get back on the movie or just keep talking about David's happily ever after.
They keep talking about David. This is the David cast.
They show up at David's mansion. They go through the gates that just says David.
It said David on
They
it.
go through the gates. It just says Dav and then 8 on the other.
Actually, it says David and then David backwards. You know, David is a palindrome. I didn't realize it till this movie, and it took like 8 watchings for me to figure that part out.
Wait, what are you talking? What?
David is like race car.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
David is like a man of Playa Canal, Panama.
Wait, did you not know that David in this movie, he spells his name D-A-V-A-D?
No, he doesn't.
Dude, go to the wiki, I swear to Christ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's David.
That's just how they pronounce it like David, even though it's spelled differently. Are you looking it up?
I am looking at. Oh no, it says David Kowina. It just says David. What are you talking about?
I like how at first you believed me.
Guys, we can't keep doing this.
What do you mean?
Why would you lie? What's the point of doing
We can't keep rewriting history, guys. As much as we want this to happen, as much as we want David to be a rich millionaire with a beautiful mansion who spells his name D-A-V-A-D, it doesn't happen. Jumba tears through the house. Jumba destroys it. And, Mr. Bubbles comes and he takes Lilo away. Throws her in the car. And Nani comes screaming.
Well, but this wasn't before, what's his name? What the fuck was his name?
Pleakley?
Pleakley, yeah. This is not before Pleakley was like, what'd you do with the girl?
This doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Let's get back to what I was saying, please.
We're gonna go back to what Kazka's saying. Yeah, the aliens come. They basically destroy the house because they're trying to kill Stitch. But I don't know. Mr. Bubbles takes Lilo because the house is now gone, and Nani's just a bad parent.
Because as much as she begs and screams, you can't take her away. She needs me. He says, I'm starting to think you need her more than she needs you.
Yeah. But actually, first, I just want to bring up this one thing. While the aliens were destroying the house, Lilo makes a call to Mr. Bubbles, saying, aliens are attacking my house and they want my dog. Oh, good. My dog fed the chainsaw.
It's a really good movie.
It is. But Lilo's in Mr. Bubbles' car, but she knows how to, get out of the car.
She knows how to open a door.
Yeah. No child safety locks on this vehicle, which, him being a social worker.
Well, he put her in the front seat. There shouldn't be child safety locks there.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lilo sneaks away, finds Stitch, and I guess Lilo's telling him off, right?
Yeah.
Saying that he ruins everything.
Yeah.
But Gantu captures them, puts them in a little cylinder.
A little capsule, a little clear pill.
Attaches it to the ship, and he flies away. But not before Stitch somehow gets out of it.
He just squeezes himself out. There's a little scene. Stitch is built like a mouse, where if a mouse can get its nose in...
Like a squid or an octopus.
I thought he was just like a ghost and just kind of was able to...
No, he squeezed through it like a little mouse. I was going to give you some mouse facts, but Stu got all up in my face and said, no, he's like a cat. And then said, no, he's like a squid. So I guess, whatever.
Or an octopus.
So Stitch immediately just goes finds all the aliens, all the Nannies, all the Davids, and...
Davids.
Sorry, Davids. I like to pronounce it as it's spelled, but I forget that it's still David.
Well, I think you're forgetting the man with the money makes the rules. So he decides how his name's pronounced.
We'll have to consult with him later. But yeah, Stitch is very persuasive, and he persuades everyone to help and save Lilo. And they have a space chase, just like Star Wars.
He's very persuasive. He says one word to the guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Gantu says, I'll be a good man and help you.
Jumbo.
Yeah, you're getting him confused. Jumbo. I think Jumbo has always been a good man. Just because he's the bad guy doesn't make him a bad guy.
Gantu doesn't even know that he has Lilo. Well, only Lilo.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Gantu
he would have let her go.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Considering he called her a snack for him, I don't think he cares much about her. He probably would have let her go in the sense that he'd open the capsule and let her die. Sure, yes.
Snack.
I don't like you calling a little girl a snack.
Sorry. Yeah, so they get into the space vehicle and they chase Gantu, and yeah, they steal a truck too along the way, and they destroy Gantu's ship and save Lilo, right?
Yeah.
He steals a tanker and drives it into a volcano.
No, it wasn't a volcano. It's just like lava runoff.
From a volcano.
Yeah, but not into the volcano.
Park. How do you know where this volcano... Not all volcanoes are like 30 feet tall, man.
The only ones worth talking about are only like 500 million feet tall.
Yeah, until a freaking space alien hijacks an oil tanker or whatever and drives into one. You want to talk about that volcano?
No, I don't. All we need to know is that Gantu's
You should want to. He drives a gasoline truck into a volcano.
Fine, tell us more about it.
He steals.
He pops it, and then it explodes, and he launches himself into the air and onto the spaceship.
It's great. It's beautiful.
Like a rocket.
Poetry.
That's what I said.
No, you did.
You skipped it.
all of it. You also didn't say how he hijacked it.
You just said that they had a space chase at the end.
Yeah, you did a bad job explaining.
Well, that's all you need to know.
All we needed to know. If you wanted, okay, guys, here's everything you need to know about Lilo and Stitch. It's about a little girl who adopts an alien. They become family. Thanks for coming. Have a good night, everyone.
No, we have to finish the movie.
Why? I gave them all they needed to know.
The skinny space lady says, we're taking you back home, Stitch. Goodbye. But Stitch says, can I say bye to my family?
And she goes, no, you can stay with them, because you're family.
It's a little broken, but it's still good.
They don't need to know that.
Oh, okay.
The scene was so sweet, though.
Oh, I know, but they don't need to know it, Craig.
Oh.
They don't.
Or is this a fact? We're a factual-based podcast. We're nothing but facts.
Facts such as the paper that Lilo has that specifically states that she owns Stitch and is allowed to keep him.
Aliens are all about laws.
It's true.
And the United Galactic Federation will now watch over this family and make sure that everything's in line. The end. Inawa wakina la 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 ohana.
Yeah, that's the song.
Welcome, cousin, you come on by. Aloha, como mai.
Yo, so in the TV show, wasn't Gantu the bad guy?
He's also the bad guy in this movie.
Yeah, but like at this point, he's not working for the Federation anymore?
No, he's a rogue agent. He gets fired.
What came next after this movie? Was it more movies or was it the TV series?
The TV series.
No, well, Lilo and Stitch 2, which leads into the TV series.
Does it?
Yeah, because Lilo and Stitch 2 is the explanation for all the...
that wasn't an actual, movie. That's right, because that was like a fucking TV thing.
I think it was like straight to DVD or something like that.
Well, I'll believe it, but I remember watching it on the Disney Channel, which I'd imagine that what it was made for, because, it was... the show was on the Disney Channel.
So regarding the Gantu thing, what did Craig ask?
I was just saying, why was he the bad guy? But yeah, he explained it. He explained he became a rogue agent.
Yeah, and now isn't he just going for, like, Stitch's cousins or whatever?
And Stitch. He wants them all.
Oh, I didn't know he wanted Stitch too. Jesus
No,
Christ.
he wants Stitch as well. Yeah, he wants all the experiments. He's going for extra credit, this boy.
He's trying to collect them all.
Yeah, he's a little Pokemon. Which, honestly, that show is a lot like Pokemon. And if Pokemon and Jackie Chan Adventures had a baby, it would be whatever Lilo and Stitch the series, I think they called it.
It was great because then they just had all the different experiments, like just doing odd jobs around the island.
Oh, don't spoil the ending to every episode. Hey, look, they all needed a home.
How many movies were there?
3.
There's a third one?
There's a third one. There's Lilo and Stitch 2, and Leroy and Stitch.
Leroy and Stitch.
I don't know.
What about Stitch the movie?
Is there a Stitch the movie? Oh, I guess there's 4 then. Is it Stitch? Are you talking about the anime that's just called Stitch? Or is there a Stitch the movie?
There's a Stitch the movie. I was looking on Netflix at all these.
Okay, because there's also an anime that's like Stitch with a different girl that isn't Lilo.
No, Stitch the movie has Lilo. She's wearing sunglasses. Hold on. Okay, I'm on Netflix right now. There's Lilo and Stitch, Stitch the movie, Lilo and Stitch, Stitch has a glitch, Leroy and Stitch, and then there's Stitches. What's Stitches?
I haven't... Is that like...
Oh, this is a horror comedy. After his accidental death, Stitches, the criminally insane clown, is on the loose and hunting down the young partygoers who caused his untimely demise.
That's got to be the third one.
Okay, so there are 4 movies. We figured it out.
And a TV series and an anime.
I hope that series gets on Disney Plus or whatever.
Yeah, I'd like that a lot.
Yeah, I'd like us to watch those. That'd be good. Did they say that they're...
I don't remember seeing Lilo and Stitch's series. No. I remember seeing Lizzie McGuire.
Shit.
But if you have Lizzie McGuire, you have to have Lilo and Stitch the series.
That's true. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Also the anime that teaches people about Hawaii.
Oh, shit. Were you trying to segue?
Then you yelled at me?
No, were you actually trying to segue with Lizzie McGuire?
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lizzie McGuire, boy, do we have a great episode for you next week on Cadet Kelly, featuring Lizzie McGuire's Hilary Duff.
Why do you sound like a robot?
I can't wait for this one.
It's a good movie. It's one of my favorites.
Classic film.
Yeah, so be sure to subscribe on whatever podcast platform you use, and check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Disney Dunces. And I'm leaving now. That's number 1 signing off.
I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too. Howdy, y'all.
There's a snake in my boot.
Everyone, Bonnie made a friend in class.
Oh, she's already making friends.
No, she literally made a new friend. I want you to meet Forky.
Hi.
Hello.
He's a spork.
Yes, yeah, I know. Forky is the most important toy to Bonnie right now. We all have to make sure nothing happens to him.
Woody, we have a situation.
I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash.
Buzz, we've got to get Forky.
Affirmative.